Hi, this is part 5 of Prophet in Darkness. Now, Christianity doesn't even say or claim that he's Jesus, but his actions sure do show it. Yeah. A lot of Christians are upset with him. He's calling himself Christian, he's not Christian. But I know that God sent him for a reason, because God does use demons to um, test people, test his people, and he just does what he does. He said he um, felt some spirit or something when he was 6 years old, when his aunt showed him a magic trick, and he was stuck with it since. But in my dreams that God's been giving me, meaning he's evil, pure evil, I had one dream about sharing the gospel with them. This feels like Genesis or Exodus. The guy Pharaoh um, in Egypt, who was a king and had magicians try to interpret his dreams, but they couldn't, or interpret or do their enchantments or whatever that crap is. But he reminds me of Pharaoh, and like Pharaoh and the magicians in like one body, you know. And now, 2010, he's planning to jump the canyon with the T-Rex car. T-Rex car looks like a fly to me, like a small go-kart. Like, guy's retarded and weird, but that's his life. He even has a freaking castle. I had a dream about a castle before he even had a castle. Maybe God's trying to tell me something. He's also, I think, the guy in my dream of the sixth trumpet, some guy in a leather jacket, keep following me and my friend around in this dream that I had, and it was in Mexico. And I looked up on the computer, and Chris Angel had that jacket. But this was like 2 years later that I noticed that dream. And then I went to a show for the first time. The beginning of this month of April. Um, that show was pretty lame. Really lame. Very short and lame. Why are people so quick to be famous? I do not want to be famous. This is how far I'll go, is to be on YouTube. I don't want to be famous at all. I'd rather be spiritually famous. The angels or whatever know me. But that's about it. People can know me if they want to, but I do not really care, really. Well, just trying to share the gospel with people. Being with God is not so bad. It's a struggle, but you get help. When you fall off your path and commit sin, God brings you back. He asks you to come back, because you went off the path. Like a loving father, he'll help his children no matter what they go through. He's way reliable than our earthly father or dad. God said, don't call anyone on earth your father but him. Catholics call their preachers or whatever father. No, they are not your father. Okay? The only one is your father is God Almighty, Jehovah. So get that checked, please. Pass it along. So I gotta go now. So good night.